Hey guys, Colvin here with your fishing report for Shoals Lake Boat Dock. Today is Thursday, March 15th. The lake level's at 6:59. We've come down a couple feet. We're back to normal. They've been generating quite a bit of water. The water temp's about 48 degrees up to 56 if you get in the dirty water and backs of some of the creeks. And that's got the white bass moving up if you're into that kind of thing. White bass are going in the backs of the creek, all the way in the back where it gets skinny. Bass fishing has been, you're working for them this past week. Some days you do really good and other days it's tougher. They're in transition, starting to come out of the winter haunts and moving out of into the creeks, headed towards spawning areas. Keep that in mind as you're fishing. The bluffier, the deeper 45-degree banks are still holding a lot of fish, and they'll just use those channels to go back into the creeks as they go towards their spawning areas. Some of them are starting to move just outside of the spawning areas, so a couple of different things I'm using in the clear water. Throwing a fish spin head. That's catching a few fish, slow rolling it back on the steeper banks. The jerk bait over the brush piles and the points, that's picking up a few fish. That bite is starting to wean on and off. The crankbait bite, if you have wind and you got dirty water, or if you just have a lot of wind, we've had a lot of wind the last couple weeks. The old wiggle wart or rock crawler, the rock crawler seems to be picking up a few more fish than the wiggle wart right now. Them fish seem to be in that 8 to 10 foot zone. The jig bite has been one of the stronger bites for me. Fishing the jig, the water temperature is just right where those crawdads are starting to get a little active, so keep that in mind if you're going out. If you're going to the back and you're looking for that dirty water, there's fish in there. If we get the cold nights though, those fish will move off, because that's the first place to warm up, is also the first place to cool off. If you do get in the back and you find the warmer water, I found it up to 56, 57 degrees. This week it's supposed to get warm. You can start getting a few on a spinnerbait. It's not a real strong bite, but you do need a little wind and some dirty water to make that happen. If you're going out towards the main and it clears up on you, catching a few, dragging a twin tail grub or a shaky head. If it lays flat on you, I'm going to opt for that or a jig. The deep bites pretty much disappeared, and I don't expect that back for a while. All these fish are looking to come up and spawn. It's going to get good here in the next couple weeks as they start moving up towards the spawning areas. There is a bit of a walleye bite going on. If you get out, go out the last 2-3 hours of the day, throw a jerk bait around. Some guys are catching a few on a jerk bait, and that's going to continue here for the next couple months. If you want to go catch walleye, I'd recommend that you wait till the last couple hours of the day and go throw a jerk bait around on the long, bushy, shallow points with gravel. As far as the tournament goes, we had the Big John's tournament 2 weeks ago. Great turnout. Appreciate you guys showing up. We got one coming again here in 2 weeks. It's going to be the first Saturday of each month for the next couple months, guys. If you got any questions, give us a call. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe.